Hi everyone, it's Hidej. Now we're going to be covering Game 1 of the first 81-0 title match. And it will be played here on 81 Dojo, so let's log in first. The title match will be played between ONEYE from Poland and TELLMARCH from France. He's already here. ONEYE is not here yet. So these great players from Europe are going to play the title match. It's a 3-game match. And let me explain what 81-0 title match means in case you don't know it yet. It's here. This league game is run on 81squareuniverse.com, and 81-0 here is the title name. So the first term, 81-0 league, has just been played and it's just ended. It consists of 2 leagues, Eastern League. In the Eastern League, ONEYE from Poland. She's got 9 wins, no loss. Great. She got 27 points and became the title match player. Ranked second is Shogi from Japan. Good. And third is Linkway from Hungary. And Hideji, I'm here on fourth. I tied the score with Shigure from Singapore and Silver Cronen from Sweden. And we're qualified for A-class in the next term. And on the other hand, Western League, here, TELLMARCH from France. 8 wins, no loss. Again, great. 24 points. Followed by other guys from all over the world. So these 2 winners of each league will play a 3-game title match here. ONEYE versus TELLMARCH. And today, July 8th, they're going to play the first game. So let's get back to 81 Dojo here. All right, so ONEYE is not here yet. Well, the game is supposed to be played from 12 o'clock GMT. So we'll still have some time before that. So, well, let's just wait here. So anyway, I'm going to record this whole game. Well, of course, I'm going to edit that later to make it a little bit short. But basically, this is kind of a broadcast of the title match. So it's going to be cool. So I'll get back to you when the other player, ONEYE, comes here. So see you later. All right, ONEYE is here. So the game will start in a minute. Let's talk to them. Let's say I'm gonna record this game. Scared. All right, now it's about time. I see Takodori is also here too. I'm sure more and more spectators will come to this game. All right, it's 12 o'clock GMT. All right, they're gonna start it. Okay, it started. Now, it seems ONEYE is black, so let's click her and watch. All right, now the game has started. They're making ratings. Onegai shimasu. So let's see her first move. Oh, by the way, she's a woman player, actually. Okay, pawn a7f. She opened the bishop diagonal. Oh, and you can see the watchers here. I'm here in this room, and also Yuri has come. Okay, pawn a 3d. Well, these guys are great players from Europe. They're strong enough. Okay, now what's ONEYE gonna do here? Is she gonna play a static rook or ranging rook? Okay, pawn to 7e. She's going for Ishida style third file rook, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be cool. Okay, pawn 8d and rook to 7h. Yeah, she's going for quick Ishida attack. Just as Shigure says, perhaps. Yeah, it is. Okay, pawn 5e. Now white accepts quick Ishida attack. Now in the latest Joseki, black can even go pawn to 70 actually. Well, it's gonna be great. Okay, king to 4h. She goes for castling. Okay, white plays it 6b and king 3h. She goes ahead castling. Okay, pawn is 60. Clearly trying to get the silver to here on 6c to protect here. Okay. And if black tries to make a pawn exchange here, white won't basically take it. He'll move over this gold 7b and make a kind of counter attack on this third file. So black basically don't push pawn to 70 at this position. So maybe she'll go ahead castling, or I don't know. Well, black has to do something about this square. White's not gonna push this pawn at this instant, because if you do that, pawn to 8f, pawn takes, rook takes, and bishop trade, and bishop drop on 7g. But black has to be careful about this line always. Okay, well, she's using her thinking time pretty long here, because this is a very important position for her. Or after all, she went for castling too. So maybe 0-6c, I guess. Well, as many as 6 players are watching this game. Okay, Shigure says, is Takodori going to tweet about this match? Well, no, I don't think so. This is not a professional title match. Let's see. No, I don't think so. LOL. Well, you see, if I show you my Twitter screen, Takodori is clearly not tweeting it. All right, saver 6c. Yeah, just as I thought. So maybe 0-3h, building Mino Castle, or maybe going to Anaguma. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Mino Castle. Well, it's a pity that I cannot move the pieces to show some variations in this aptly. Yeah, but that's too much to ask. Okay, so black has already used more than 3 minutes. Why still have 12 minutes? Okay, white went for castling. I'm not sure in what kind of castle he's gonna castle to. Maybe boat castle, or left-hand Mino, something like that. All right, rook to 7f, a floating rook. Okay, this is a big move here. Well, after this, black can now close the bishop diagonal, because pawn to 8f pushes dealt with already. So black can go for Ishida's plenary formation, where from here black can develop the knight to 7g, or in bishop to 9g via enketoing the bishop. And that's Ishida's plenary formation. So I guess white can only go for casting, but but he has to be always careful about rook to 3f attacking this pawn. So, well, it's very uncomfortable to simply move the king to 3b without second thought. He has to be sure that it's okay to do that before he does that. Okay, Shigure says, let's see, will TELLMARCH choose Anaguma or a quick attack? Yeah, that's my question too. Okay, bishop trade. Now it's going to be exciting. Well, yeah, it's kind of understandable. White doesn't want to let black close this bishop diagonal and make a plenary formation. Yeah, kind of good choice. But the problem is that the white's king structure, it is not so good. White has to castle his king first when black already has a bishop in his hand. Is he all right? Maybe black will develop his silver to here. Maybe he can attack on 8f from her side whenever she wants to. Okay, silver 3b, creating a Mino castle first. Maybe he'll bring the king over to 3a and then 2b. Okay, edge pawn push, good move. very good move because this will make an escaping route for the king. So yeah, this is very important. And white replies that. Very natural. Okay, Shigure says it is still long Joseki. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I don't know about that. Maybe king to 3a, or maybe gold to 5b from the right. I don't know. Okay, pawn to 9f. Okay, edge pawns. Maybe black will now move the silver or the gold. Gold to 7h. Wow, she moved the gold to this way. Well, I didn't think about that. So, black's king is only protected with 2 generals. So now white's castle is not so bad compared to that. Oh, by the way, gold to 7b. Sorry, gold to 5b from the right. Yeah, by the way, this Shogi Apply 81 Dojo is pretty interesting. If you haven't known this, let me show you. For example, if you push this impasse button, you can see the total points for impasse is 77. It's 27 versus 27 for now. So it's very handy. And you can choose many kinds of pieces. 2-piece kanji, kinky style. Hidechi's internationalized pieces, the one I designed, pretty good silver and gold. Or Hidechi's alphabet pieces. Oh, yeah, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, let's get back to one kanji. Okay, silver to 7g. Maybe she can go for pawn a f, but well, she might. Maybe she won't do that because her castle is not so strong enough. Oh, but gold to 7h might be a preparation for going for 8f because after rook trade, rook exchange, this gold protects widely her own camp. Right, pawn to 40. Well, this move is good. It's closing the bishop diagonal, avoiding future threat. Now, is she going to go for pawn 8f? Pawn takes, rook takes, offering a rook trade? I don't know. Shigure says, is ONEYE half Mino strong enough? Very good question. I don't know the answer. Okay, she's got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Yeah. Oh, the time rule is 50 minutes plus 60 seconds byoyomi. So once the thinking time is over, you have to play every move in 60 seconds. Okay, rook to 4f. Okay, is this a good move? Well, I will protect it, I guess. Maybe with gold to 4c. Okay, gold 4c. Okay, so this was her plan. Very interesting. So she wanted to make white move this gold, force him to move the gold, and then offer rook trade, which means after rook exchange, black can simply drop a rook to check the king. So very good idea of letting this gold go up and making the king out of the castle like this. Very good idea. But well, the thing is, the question is why gonna accept the rook trade? I don't know. Well, of course, he'll take this pawn and rook recaptures. Well, I don't know. Well, also, if black gets a knight in hand, knight drop on 5e will be a fork. That's a important thing. Well, okay, TELLMARCH is thinking for a pretty long time. Maybe he's thinking what he's going to do after the rook recaptures. Okay, yeah, he did that. Well, what you have to be careful about, bishop drop on 2b anytime as well. Well, for now, what can basically reply to that with bishop drop on 3c and it's fine. But once, white drops his bishop to somewhere, bishop drop on 2b will occur. Okay, she's offering a rook trade. Yeah, I believe white's gonna decline. Pawn drop on 80, or maybe pawn drop on 8d, followed by pawn to 7d, and bring the silver over here to counterattack the 8th file. That's a better idea. White wants the castle here, so white will definitely do not accept this rook trade. Well, but he then says rook trade is seems okay for white. Well, I'm not sure about that. The king is out of the castle. Yeah, white declines. Yeah, the reason why it wasn't pawn 8e, well, because after the rook runs, white can now attack the pawn on 8e. For it's just an example, but silver to 7f, or knight to 7g or 9g. So yeah, white's being careful about that. So he dropped it on 8d. Well, white has to be careful about pawn drop on 8c. But in this case, I think it's all right. Black only has one pawn, so it's okay. Okay, maybe this is where black's gonna make a long thinking in this turn. Okay, she thought for a pretty long time and decided to advance the silver to 7f. Well, this might have been a very great decision for her. Yeah, so I can go for castling. The move that he wanted to do for a long time. Now, is he going for pawn to 8e? Well, I'm not sure it's gonna work. Or knight 7g. Yeah, that seems good too. Wow, bishop drop on 5f. Great move from ONEYE. Wow, it's cool. Black's gonna drop a pawn to 8c next move, blocking the rook, kicking the rook out of this file, and get the pawn on 8d. Well, if that happens, black will get better. So white has to do something about this. One example is silver to 7 b. How about that? Well, I guess a bishop to 7b is not very good because pawn drop, bishop takes, and rook to 8d. Yeah, pinning the bishop. So yeah, maybe silver 7b is the only option, I guess. What if he does that? After silver 7b, pawn to 7d, pawn takes, bishop takes. I don't know. Okay, he's thinking for pretty long. Now he has less than a minute. The time clock, the counter turns yellow here. No, I mean he's wanting to billiard me actually. Hope he hasn't lost connection. TELLMARCH often loses connection. He's got bad internet connection actually. Okay, he made a move. Pawn to 8. Oh, sorry, pawn to 6e. An interesting pawn sack. Very interesting. Well, if silver takes it, pawn push to 8e. If bishop takes it, I don't know. Maybe the silver goes ahead attacking the bishop. But why just drops the pawn earlier? Wow, this is a good move, great move. If rook takes it, then bishop takes the pawn, attacking the rook, and if rook goes back, immediately drop another pawn on 8c. Well, so that means after all, white lost one turn. kind of. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, she has to take it. Bishop takes. Maybe pawn 70 blocking. Yeah, that's an option. Then after that, chasing back the bishop. Yeah, he did that. So, I don't know. How about it? She takes it. Pawn takes. Then what? I don't know. You know, even if white attacks the bishop later, after that, black can make a, you know, pawn promotion, and you know, rook will take it. I don't know. Maybe she should have made a pawn, edge pawn sack, pawn to 90, pawn takes, and pawn drop on 9b, indicing the lands over to the bishop's diagonal. Okay, she went for the 8th file. Good idea. Well, after all, ONEYE's idea not to take this pawn is pretty good. You know, it's better to ignore that kind of pawn block, because the pawn is pinned anyway. Yeah, white has to take it. Silver comes over. Yeah. I think black's is better here. Clearly. But white has a bishop in his hand, so maybe he can find a good way to utilize it. Okay. Knight fork. However, I believe this is what ONEYE has been already reading. Yeah, she saves the silver, simultaneously attacking the rook. Okay, so which is better for white? Taking the bishop for free, taking the bishop for the rook, or sacking the rook first and then take the bishop, winning material. Well, that means that wins material, but he loses his turn. So after, you know, rook takes the silver, rook recaptures, knight takes the bishop, and it's black's turn. So black can promote the rook faster. On the other hand, if he simply takes the bishop, it's just a rook-bishop trade. But white gets the turn. So, you know, for example, knight can promote here, followed by, you know, bishop drop on 6i, attacking the gold and attacking this square along with the promoted knight. So maybe he'll choose taking the bishop. Oh, no, he saved the rook. Well, that was one option too. You know, the silver is pinned anyway, so the silver cannot take the knight at this position. Yeah. But what about black drops a pawn to 8b? Rook takes, and silver goes ahead 8c. You know, if this rook runs in reply to that pawn drop, black can win this knight. It's all over for white. So pawn drop, rook takes, silver goes ahead. So maybe that's where he gives away the rook and take this bishop. Well, so in that case, what? Well, she exchanged the rook with the silver. Well, a great decision. Is that gonna work? Rook will take the knight. Oh, but be careful. This bishop can anyway rip off this gold. But, you know, this attack is clearly faster. You know, if she loses gold, well, another rook drop on black's camp will be a threat, I guess. Yeah. Black drops a silver, but I don't know. I'm not sure about this, but how about gold takes silver recaptures and drag into 7h? Well, I guess it's 2 initiatives to mate. Yeah, he takes it, recaptures. and she takes the gold. Oh, maybe silver drop on 4H could be a threat mate. But if he does that gold drop on 7I, well, I'm not sure. Maybe white should just take the gold here. I don't think this 0 to 7C was so good. Well, but it's still interesting. Wow, silver drop on 5D. Very solid way of playing. One might want to just take the gold, but he want to make sure to reinforce his own castle. Yeah, he can take the gold anytime. Well, if gold drop on 7I, maybe dragon can calmly run away. Maybe she'll take it. Pawn recaptures. And gold drop on 5C. But that's not fast enough, I guess. Oh, but the problem is if you take the silver and then drop a gold here, maybe bishop drop on 60 from white is a great move, protecting this diagonal and also attacking this king, threatening a knight drop on 3F. Yeah, so knight drop on 5E. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I thought about that, but well, I can calmly take the knight. Really? If he takes this knight, bishop, sack, silver recaptures, gold drop, king runs, gold takes a silver. Like that. But yeah, white's king is barely okay, and black will give too many pieces to white. What if he takes the bishop? Oh, he ran. Interesting. If he takes bishop, maybe knight takes silver recaps. Well, it's kind of the same thing. Now what is she gonna do? Gold drop on the 7-9 now? I don't know. Yeah. She has nothing but to take it. But the pawn is now attacking the knight. Maybe she has dropped something to 4B. Silver drop, king runs. Silver takes the gold. With knight recaptures. Black's got 2 golds. Well, I guess black has a chance. Oops. She went for the edge. Wow. Well, this is a very difficult situation for white. What's gonna do? Does he have a chance to take the goal now? Or maybe pawn takes? Okay. Well, if the lance takes it, maybe she's thinking about dropping the 0 to 1A. Yeah. Maybe it becomes Wait a minute. Something has happened. Okay, there has been an unexpected problem with the server. Well, we totally didn't expect it to happen. A kind of a bug on the server side. Suddenly, it stopped. So they're just replaying all the moves. Yeah, they kind of remember the move they did. So they'll get back to that position where black made a pawn sack on 1E. Unbelievable. Well, this is the first I see this kind of very strange bug. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. All right, we're back at this position now. Pawn drop on 1b, and if Lance takes it, silver drop on 1a. Is that a brink mate? Yeah, I guess so. White can't take it, so maybe king to 2b is the best he can. Okay, king to 2b. Yeah. So maybe silver stack on 3a was interesting. Okay. The threat may, so white has to take it. But once the lance is out of this file, for example, lance 1e, white can anytime drop a knight to 1f. So black has to be careful about that. Oh, lance drop. Great. Yeah. Now one is doing better, I guess. If knight drop on 1c, then black can go lance to 1e, because now white lost the knight. Yeah, so maybe he has dropped a bishop to 1c, I guess. Oh, but he dropped the knight. So maybe black will take the pawn on 1e here. Oh, it wasn't that. Now what is going to do? Rook drop on 1b or bishop drop on 2b? Yeah, rook drop. Lance takes, knight takes. And lance drop on, knight drop on 1d, lance drop on 2a. Okay. Now, in the next move, if black takes the knight on 1c, it's going to be over for white. So white has to make a threat mate to black's king. But it seems there's no very effective threat mate. So I guess white should have taken this gold earlier instead of dropping the silver here. It was kind of a one-move pass, Okay, bishop up on 3e, but it's not a threat mate, so I don't know if lance takes. I don't know. Lance takes, knight takes, pawn drop. Knight jumps, pawn promotion. Wow. What's that? Bishop can promote here, and then what? And then go drop on 9, 7i? Well, all of a sudden, it became difficult for black again, actually. How does she defend? Well, she doesn't have to defend, actually. Go ahead. No, it's a bit difficult. Okay, she went for it. Okay, so threat mate dropping a gold to 2b. So we'll take with the knight, of course. We'll take with the rook is just a checkmate. So knight takes 1c. Yeah, so maybe she can now drop a knight to block. No, that's not option. Sorry. Okay, bishop drop. Yeah, of course. And king to 3g. Well, if king to 3g, knight to 1c will threat a mate. It will threat a check with the knight on 2e anytime, so it's not so comfortable. But if king runs, maybe then knight takes the lance. Well, this is so close. I'm so excited actually. Oh, she took it. She took it. Is she all right? It can be a mate, isn't it? Pawn drop runs. Well, pawn drop runs a knight to 1c, for example. Oh, but if knight takes it, maybe black can drop a piece to 2b, clearing off all the pieces, and lands to 1c, checking, and followed by maybe a checkmate. So, well, this situation is so exciting. I'm not sure which is winning here. Yeah. Okay. He gave up the horse. Great decision. Well, maybe he thought the same way. Maybe taking the knight is followed by immediate checkmate. So lance takes, knight takes. Wow, this is cool. Well, if knight drop on 2e, no, 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 no. Maybe, dragon to 3h will be a simple threat mate, I guess. So black has to do something faster. Okay, bishop drop. Now, which is he gonna take with? Horse takes. Oh, well, I'm so unsure which is better. Oh, I think he shouldn't take it with a rook, because then last can take this horse. Then knight recaptures. Silver takes the rook. King recaptures. Knight drop on 1d. Yeah, so he has to take with the horse. Yeah, he has to take the. She has to take the horse first. King takes, and I don't know. Bishop sack. King takes, and lance takes 1b. Brinkmate. But it's gonna be a checkmate for black's king, I guess. So she can't do that. So silver takes, king takes, lance takes, king takes, pawn drop, knight takes. Oh, oh, oh. That's good. Knight, pawn drop, knight takes, rook sack on 2b, king takes, and knight drop on 1d, checkmate. Maybe she'll go for that. So after that pawn drop on 1c, the king has to take it. So the question is there going to be a mate after that? Well, she's thinking about two things: sacking the bishop and then taking the gold rook. But that will be a checkmate for black's king. So she has to take it. King takes, pawn drop. Yeah, if knight takes it, rook 2b, king takes, knight to 1d, checkmate. So rook, taking the rook, king takes, pawn to 1c, king takes. Pawn drop, king takes, knight drop, king to 2b. Not a mate, maybe. I don't know. Pawn drop, king takes, rook drop on 1a. Yeah, that's better. Rook drop on 1a, interposing on 1b, sacking some piece on 1. Oh, but the king can run. I don't see a mate after king to 1c, actually. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, actually, maybe black can clear off all the pieces. Knight drop. King runs and maybe bishop drop on 1c, knight takes, king takes, and another knight drop on 2e will be checkmate. Maybe. So exciting. Well, this is how the title match is. Unbelievable. I mean, you should participate in this league, you know, clearly. Oh, I didn't see it. But is that a good idea? We can just sack a pawn and 3, or maybe pawn to 2d, or lance drop on 1d. You know, even if black takes the dragon, now black's king is in danger. Maybe lance drop on 2d. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's good. Lance drop on 2. Yeah, he does that. And the problem for black is, yeah, he doesn't have a, she doesn't have a pawn. So after a lance drop on 1d, for example, it's very difficult to play. You know, bishop takes the dragon, lance drop on 1d, and if king runs, bishop drop on 1e checkmate. So has to interpose on 1f, but lance can take it. King recaptures, and yeah, it's too dangerous, right? I mean, it might be a checkmate because silver sack, king can't take it. King runs, gold drop on 1f. King runs. Is he alright? Maybe. So maybe black can't take the dragon. Maybe she goes ahead, knight drop on 1, 2e, for example. Okay, Shigure says Tsume, I think. He thinks it's a checkmate. Is that true? Has to interpose. Maybe lance drop? Well, lance drop is pretty interesting because after a king runs, it's gonna be yeah, he did that. This will be a check later. So exciting, unbelievable. You know, if bishop takes the dragon, king to 2b is you know, discover check and attacking the rook. But the rook can take the lance anyway. Well, if gold drop on 1d, king can run. Yeah, it's no mate. Knight drop on 2e. Yeah, king can run. Okay, ONEYE is got in trouble again. Okay, knight to 2e. King 2b. Knight takes 3c. And oh, sorry. It's a check. Yeah, I've already said that. It's a check. So black has to take the lance anyway here. And king recaptures. And you know, if you take the gold, there might be a checkmate for black's king. Okay, so lance drop. Okay, if king runs, is it dangerous enough? King rotates. Not a mate. Is it a mate? Maybe pawn drop on 1c cell. Yeah. Well, anyway, black has to take the dragon. Black can't allow white to drop a silver bishop here. Take the gold. I guess it's a checkmate. You know, lance takes. King takes. Silver drop. Yeah. Bishop takes, gold takes. No. The gold is taken with the promoted knight, so. Well, so after all, she might be thinking about, oh, okay, knight sacrifice. Lance takes, king takes. Knight drop on 1e. Wait a minute. Knight drop on 1e is met by king to 1d, doesn't it? If pawn drop. Oh, that's a little bit dangerous, maybe. So king to 1, 2b, gold drop. I don't know. Gold drop and 3a. So exciting. So exciting. Well, she's thinking about taking the dragon at last. After making her own king safer. Okay, so yeah, this is the timing she takes it. Now, the question is black's king okay? You know, black has now got a pawn, so lance drop might be okay. But rook drop on 1i, of course. King 1, king 2h. Well, well, well. Wow. He simply took the knight. Well, maybe rook drop, 1a, 6a, whatever. Okay, knight drop. Rook moves 1b. Then I can take the gold. Interesting. So interesting. Well, you know, these cards are stronger than anybody. I can read all through this. Okay, king runs to 2h. Okay. Okay, is she alright? What about lance drop on 1e? Pawn to 1g. Pawn to 1h. Interesting. I'm not sure whether it's a threat mate. Bishop drop, king takes. Pawn drop on 1g, king takes. I mean, bishop takes. Is that really a threat mate? Yeah, but maybe it's dangerous. Knight to 3g. Well, she made a wall from her side. Yeah, that's a wall. Pawn drop. King takes. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Gold takes, bishop takes, king takes. Knight to put on 1f. King takes, king runs, gold drop. I don't know. Maybe it might be a mate. If king takes another pawn drop, will be a checkmate, I guess. So king will run to. Oh, sorry, king can't run. So bishop takes. Bishop takes, and then what? Then what? Knight drop on 1f? No. I have no idea. Maybe silver drop on 2h. Bishop takes, gold takes, king takes, knight to 1f. King runs. Rook drop. Interposes, gold drop 2h. I don't know. Lance drop. What if the king takes the bishop? Is he alright? You know, if you take the bishop, you can drop the bishop to 2b or 4b, so it's a threat mate. So the question is going to be a mate or not? If it's not a mate, black will take the bishop now and wins. Well, I don't think it's a mate. King takes, lance takes, checking on promotion. Pawn interpose, lance takes, king takes, pawn drop. Well, it's a bit in danger. Okay, she took that. Now the question. Here's the final question. Is black's king a mate or not? If it's a mate, white wins. If it's not a mate, black wins. Okay, lance takes check, pawn drop on 1h. Let's read for the mate for white. You know, if you solve this in a computer, maybe there's a mate. Okay, Shigure is asking, does he have a mate? I don't know. Lance takes, king takes, pawn drop on 1g. I don't know. Okay, rook drop. Rook drop. Oh, wait a minute. That's too dangerous. Oh, sorry. Oh, I made a wrong expression again. That's not safe. You know, because for example, second 2h, king takes and lance takes 2g, king takes and rook takes 2i, right? Oh, but this oh, it's the same thing, yeah. He takes it. Now the question is it a mate? King takes, rook takes the 0, interposes. Yeah, it's a mate. Second 2f. Okay, she resigned. Totally excellent, great game. So now the game 1 was taken by TELLMARCH. Now win count is 1-0 for TELLMARCH. TELLMARCH, sorry. So yeah, let's look forward to the second game. Be sure to come and watch the second game, all right? So here the video will stop, and you know they'll continue the post-game discussion, and I really want to cover that too, but this video is going to get too long, so I'm going to say goodbye here. And one more thing, all of you who got excited with this game, make sure you check out the 81.0 League, and maybe you can register the second term. The registration is going to start soon after the title match ends, okay? So, hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed myself, and see you next time. Goodbye.